nothing here. But one of the great things I like about Taskade is they offer a lot of AI options and for free. Now they have a paid account you can upgrade for the advanced models, but there's quite a bit you can do for free. And if you're kind of new at using task management systems, you want to get as much help from AI as possible because it'll help you with simple things as to-do lists or creating templates. So as you can see, we'll go through over here. The menu bar is search, recents, my tasks, the calendar, starred, and shared with me. And this is for the workspace. Right now, I have only this workspace. Down here, quick add activity, and then my little icon. And over here, there's home, an untitled folder that I started and just left, daily tasks, and then new folder. So in this workspace, it when you open your account, it starts and it is pinned with a get started checklist. And it kind of gives you some basic things to try to get you to walk through the system, as do most of the tools. They give you some basic instructions. They got some simple videos that you can watch. And that's one of the things I like about this. This is really user friendly for people that are either beginning in technology or even beginning just to use project and task management tools. Maybe you're coming from using pen and paper, or maybe you're coming from using your ecosystem like um, Microsoft Office or Google Workspace and not using any external tools. So it makes it pretty simple to get started. So I go back up here. This is, the views. You can set it as a default view. You can have board view, calendar, table. And that's something that a lot of the project management tools originally started out with. And this one, I don't remember that they had but a couple of views. They did have board view because I like looking at boards, but I work in list view for the most part. And they had a calendar. So these things they feel like they added a couple more. But I got excited because they were adding AI a little bit sooner and were more progressive with it than some of the other tools that I use. And again, almost everybody's using AI now, but the difference is who's charging and how much AI you get for their account. Now, I didn't do anything with their AI, but I did want to create a project with it. And what did I do? I created a YouTube video to-do list for my next coming project. And the list turned out pretty well. Now, granted, I'll probably tweak some things, but can you imagine if you are interested in creating a YouTube video and you need to know exactly what to do? How great is this list? It's already broke down, it's detailed. And for a lot of people, having the little list to check off is huge. So I thought this was a great way to get started in this project and to building out projects. And over here, again, you can ask for different options, things to do, a welcome email. That's a good way to start with your business, set sales targets. But you can also, create something that's personal to you. Or you could just create a new list, a new board, or a mind map. Let's see what their new list looks like. Okay, new list. We're going to create an implementation plan for our new activities. We want to learn a new language. We can create a 30-day implementation plan. And there are some options over here, but let's just go with what we know. first. We just break it down, choose an app. If we're going to use Spanish, what app are we going to use? We have to go choose an app. And we can add a lot of different things to this. We're going to choose an app. We're going to put a due date. We can do that today because that won't take long. And then we save it. And then we want to create another one, write out a study plan, something simple. Again, you're going to go down and you want to choose a due date. When do you want to have this due for yourself? Any notifications you want to have, like maybe at least an hour before, maybe a day before, depending on how you manage your projects. See, and you got a simple task list or project list. And let's see what this drop down says. Complete all, fold all, sort by. Okay. The Again, the goal is to have a tool that's super simple to get started with. And for a lot of people, that's one of the things, the obstacles to using software. I know for my husband, he was putting all his things in a spreadsheet, and I was like, you could probably collaborate a little bit better if you use the task management system. And we went through a couple of ways he could implement Asana, and it turns out where he's doing the project, they're already using it. So it was great. He could just, collaborate with them easily, syncing his systems and sharing documents. They could share documents with him. And that's one of the main ways when people are like using analog tools, which I do myself. The only limitation to that for me, the only real limitation that matters is the sharing capability. You can't really collaborate with, pen and paper notes. But this is when I bring it over to the project management side and we start to choose the best tools. So we've experimented a little bit with um, Taskade. I really like the tool. I like the dark screen. This is not a requirement. I'm on my screen a lot, so I usually keep it dark. But automations, that's more advanced. So we won't talk about that today. But if you have any more questions, we will be having a series in office hours. If you joined Reinventor Collective, we have office hours where we'll discuss all things project management, task management, and implementation for creating or reinventing yourself.